Sorry, children, suddenly my video stopped. I don't know why. So today you're going to have two set of videos, that is part 1 and part 2, children. I had almost finished all the explanation in the previous video. Just to give an ending note, I'm continuing in this video, children. Okay, so we were doing fractions. We talked about a fraction is a part of a whole or part of a group of things. Now I explained you part of a whole and part of a group of things will be explained in next video. We saw the fraction of pizza. We saw 1/8 of this circle. We saw the types of fractions, proper fraction, improper fractions, mixed fractions. I told you about proper fractions, improper fractions, equivalent fractions. I said we will be learning more about it in tomorrow's activity. And children, it's not a new term for you. You have already done in 4th standard, but never mind, we will do it again tomorrow. Then we were on mixed fraction in the last video. The mixed fraction is basically a combination of whole numbers and fractions. Yes, we had finished that. Then we were talking about improper fractions. The numerator is larger than the denominator. I did explain you that how do we have the situation where the numerator can be bigger than the denominator. That a denominator is supposed to specify the number of pieces of one whole. So that's why it will only show 5 here. It cannot show you, though I'm having 4 pentagons and I have made 20 pieces, but the denominator cannot be written as 20. It has to be written as 5 because the denominator is supposed to represent only one whole. But the numerator represents the number of pieces, equal pieces, you are talking about. Now that can be a combination of 1 whole, 2 whole, 3 whole, or like in this case, 3 whole and separate 3 pieces. So 18 pieces. So the numerator is lucky here, denominator is not, but the combinedly they have to work together, and when they stand as numerator and denominator, they represent an improper fraction. That means the numerator is larger than the denominator. So I'll go back to the definitions of. So we learned about mixed fraction when a fraction is composed of a whole number and a fraction. Of course, the light fractions are just everything similar to where the denominators are same. Like 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, or in this case here it's given 3/5, 4/5. Basically, when I'm talking about the same piece, okay, when I'm talking about the same whole, where the number of parts are 5, from that same whole, I'm picking up different pieces, number of pieces, 3/5 piece, 2/5 piece. So that becomes the like fractions. And thus we arrive to the definition of unlike fractions. It's basically a combination of all. The improper fraction, the proper fraction, even a mixed fraction will be an unlike fraction. Okay, so we did all these types of fractions here. And thus I end my video with this. And tomorrow I'll see you all again with the activity discussing on type of equivalent fractions and maybe small exercise on that. Okay, so children, please remember the type of fractions, the proper fraction, improper fraction, and the mixed numbers, or they can be called as mixed fractions or mixed numerals. So I'm ending the video here, children. Have a great day. Study hard. Try to understand all the concepts. If not, hold it on for tomorrow and you can ask me in tomorrow's live session. Thank you, children. Have a good day. See you.